Thank everybody for tuning in. Let's go. Let's get this thing going one way or another. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, let's get this thing going. Let's go. Let's rock. Let's get this thing going one way or another. I thank everybody for tuning in. It's always a pleasure. It's always a plus talking to you guys about the Cowboys. Everybody know the Dallas Cowboys is one of the world's famous team of all time to just talk about, you know, how this thing goes one way or another. I'm always here, always trying to give you guys my thoughts, what's on my mind, what's on my mental. But we're going to talk about this. Shout out to Blogging the Boys. They got some information out there. Check out their website. Hit them up on Twitter. I will post the link down below. You guys can check that information out as it relates to like the positive news. Zach Martin returns to practice. Of course, we heard of already my guy Malik Collins, number 96. He's out there in practice too as well. And Travis Frederick, he's hanging around. So that's good news. I always love to hear good news, guys. And when you hear good news like this, that means something. That is everything. Far as what he's going through, things like that, you always want to be able to know that a person is okay, because football is, is only an allegory. This thing called life is everything. So we always love to hear this type of rapport. We always love to hear this type of information all together. Let me get my functions together, but I don't have a long time at all. We're going to stay around about a few minutes here, man. Only a few minutes if I can get this thing all together. Shout out to Russell, man. Thank you for tuning in on the platform too as well. I don't know if you guys can see me. Let me know if you can see me, because I think I got a black picture there. Let me see what's going on with that. I really appreciate you all for tuning in to the nation, though. Murphy Law has been in full effect on this thing for a long time. Let me know if you are able to see me. Just give me an emoji or thumbs up or something like that. Let me know, because the feed that I'm looking at on the Facebook page, you guys are not able to see me, so that's not a good thing. That's not good at all. Yeah, we can see you. Okay, it's just something wrong with my screen. Then appreciate it. Thank you all for that. All right, so this is the thing. Blogging the Boys, the link should be in the description box up at top. They saying that maybe the 53-man roster, maybe you can preserve or reserve a spot for Travis Frederick, and if so, if he's able to be put on the IR, I think it's after the 53-man roster has been declared, meaning that he can come back after 8 games. So that speaks volumes. That means that there's still a chance, there's still a possibility for him to play. Now, we all know that health is everything. If you're healthy, you're wealthy, basically. So hopefully he can be healthy out there, and we can still have him out there as far as a guy that can help this offense out. Now, as far as what Looney is doing out there in practice, I'm hearing good remarks, good reviews from him. Like I said before, I'm always a guy that's willing to fall on the sword and say, hey, I'm wrong. And Looney, he's worked out with Dak Prescott already. They already have that type of continuity, that type of rapport. So I'm really thinking that maybe, just maybe, once the season starts week 1, that we probably be in a better situation than we think that we are in. And with that being said, if you think about this collectively, this is a run-first team anyway. And with that being said, too, think about this. Ezekiel Elliott, everything is captured around Ezekiel Elliott. If we are able to run the ball perfectly, or we able to get the ball up the field like that, then we okay. I do hear the talking heads and the pundits and out there in the 4-letter network. Shout out to the 4-letter network and the NFL.com. They all saying that who are the wide receivers for the Cowboys? Have they made an impact? But I can argue this right here. The one argument that I can have is that, who the wide receivers for any team that won the Super Bowl. We rarely hear cases and scenarios where an elite wide receiver is winning the Super Bowl for the team. Because I can start mentioning Megatron, Julio Jones. We can start mentioning a lot, even Antonio Brown. Those guys are ringless. Dez Bryant, Terrell Owens. We can still start going down the list. this team, all teams that win, pretty much, they are one of those teams whereas everybody collectively gets into the mix. Yes, Money Making Mall, we live like 95. Yes, Lance Satchel, first place in the chat box from what I can see. Thank you for tuning in too as well. Baltimore in here. Yeah, don't forget, guys, put down where you're from. I always love to see this because we the only nation that can get out here and put out there the fact that we got people from the UK, people from San Francisco, people from South Florida, people from Mississippi, Natchez, Mississippi, people from small town Eupora, Mississippi. We got people from all over the globe that come around here and join in on this show. So I really appreciate that. Yes, we are lit. What it do, man? Thank you for tuning in. But let's get back to this thing over here as we talk about this 53-man roster. We got one more game. So if you are in the Dallas area, I think that my guy Fisher, at the Mavs bar, he got a little watch party out there. You guys can go out there and watch it. It's going to be official out there. It's going to be one of those things where you can sit back, enjoy the game, and see who's going to make this team, because everything rests on the third and fourth string. Is going to be like one of those bowls right tomorrow. So what we're looking for out of that game, it's hard to evaluate. Of course, I said that it's hard to evaluate those guys that's on the bottom end, but I'm still want to see my guy number 23, number 37, number 39. I want to see those numbers. Number 40, we want to see those numbers. And then on top of that, I wouldn't mind this, even though we like to preserve our players. I'll throw Collins out there. They saying he's at full practice out there in practice. Just throw him out there. See if he's going to be ready for week 1. To see if he can get off that just for a series or so. Law, you must be playing with fire. It is what it is. Maverick Bar. Yes, Lance. Yeah, y'all be there, man. Support my guy Mike Fisher from 105.3 The Fan. This is the thing. I want to show you guys this play right here. Well, let me read this, what Todd Archer said. The Cowboys have signed offensive lineman Mac Days, Cal Bush, I think that's how you say this man's name, and Dustin Stanton. So they trying to figure out ways to, I guess, quote unquote, fill in that gap. So are these guys going to be able to dress up come these more so like camp bodies until Thursday, until tomorrow? Will we see these guys? I don't even know they have enough numbers for these guys, but they signed them, and they're going to be on the team. We're going to take a look at them too as well tomorrow. But anybody, and I hate to rain on Chaz Green, but come on, it's about that time, right? Shout out to Phantom, EBSN online, and also Big Game James. You can't say James without putting Big Game in front of it. And also Silver and Blue Nation. You guys know, you cut me, I'm going to bleed silver and blue at the same time. D Dallas Prospect. Every legend was once a prospect. Shout out to them too as well. And did I mention that I have a podcast, LAW Nation? Follow that podcast for information, especially if you're out of town, you're traveling with the wife and kids, and you still want to listen to the nation. Just go to that podcast and you'll hear me talk. And you will either, when you jump to that podcast, you'll either see my face or you'll see my logo, and we can get things on and popping that way. Jay Kelly, shout out to you too as well. I want to show you guys, when I'm talking about Jaylon Smith, his ability to travel upfield and able to keep his legs in distance and keep his eyes down the field too as well and attack the ball, this means everything. I'm going to show you guys this clip of Jaylon Smith out there doing the stuff. You guys can see it. Yeah. Yeah, Jaylon. Shout out to, like I said, shout out to Alicia. She the one that posted this on the Twitter. Hey, he almost intercepted that ball during practice. Hashtag Cowboys Camp. Go follow her page. Hey, Jaylon Smith, the ability to track the ball and carry the guy upfield. He was not able to do this last year, guys. And when we start mentioning the Ray Lewises of the worlds and the Brian Urlachers, I do know a lot of people say, hey, hold on, Law, wait a minute. That's supposed to be LVE or pause on that. Jaylon Smith hasn't proven anything yet. That's just practice, but Trust me, he was not able to do this last year. And as I look at this film again, you know, I'm gonna play it again so you guys can really see. I wonder if I do this, can you guys really see this thing? Let me hit play. Yeah, it's big now. Thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation Film Session. As we take a deeper look at Jaylon Smith travel the ball up the field. Give me this ball. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. You guys was able to see that? Let me know. That's what I'm talking about. Squeeze, turn his hips, get upfield. That's everything you want to see out there on a field, especially with your middle and Mike linebacker. That guy controls the middle of the field, the seam routes. You can take that out of the puzzle. Now when you go into your nickel, meaning that you have your 5 DBs out there and you have Jaylon Smith that's in the middle of the field, hey, the guy is fast, elusive, and that's what you want to have. And did I mention number 48? And I'm not talking about the first 48. I'm talking about Joe Thomas. Hey, that guy stepped it up. So now we're not even talking about doing practice. We're not talking about Sean Lee. We're not even talking about double nickel, LVE. We're not talking about these guys, right? Because Sean Lee, we all know we got to bubble wrap him. But now we have Jaylon Smith. He's showing promise, guys. And all we have to do now is just get him out there on the field, and it will be something spectacular. I'm telling you, it's one of those things where we ourselves can say, hey, this is everything. Video didn't fit right. I know, man. It's just me live. You know, when I go live like 95, you know, I'm not perfect when I go live, but it is what it is. What's up, Huggy, man? Thank you for tuning in. Bobby Johnson, man, thank you. Law, Vimeo Theater to take Mark Holmes down because of 611 subscription. I don't know. Hey, free Mark Holmes on all platforms, man. Mark Holmes, he will one day find his way. It's just that one of those things where you just got to continue to fight. So, in closing, guys, I said I can't take this show any more longer, but I really appreciate you guys for tuning in to the nation. Don't forget to hit that, smash that like button for me. Just smash it. Clap the like button up. You know, see my guy, my coach upstairs, Jason Garrett, clapping for this. He cheering me on. He trying to tell me, hey, we doing a good job. So smash the like button. Share this content. That's the best thing you can do for me. Share it. Drop it onto Twitter. Drop it over here at the MySpace and Facebook and Black Planet. Just drop it anywhere you can find it. Just drop this thing over and go to Blogging the Boys and say, hey, Law Nation shared your post, man. Tell them about it. Tell your neighbor. Tell your friend that this guy, Law Nation, your brother from another mother, no other. I don't look like Danny Glover. Always out here talking Cowboys real. Jordan, what's up? Thank you for tuning in, man. Our linebacker core, our linebacker core. I know I'm trying to correct the reading. I know you say out, but we can say outlaw, baby. Our linebacker core looks nice, and we do. We finally have a linebacker core that looks good. And now that you're trying to tell me that LVE is fighting to get on the field, that's good. Because that means that we have depth, and we got to have that depth out there. Yeah, Huggy, I went way back to the back of the line when you're talking about that Black Planet, right? Yeah, pull them bag of tricks out real quick on you. So, guys, just be ready for tomorrow. Like I said, you can go to the Mavericks bar and have a good time out there, or whatever you may be at. If you're in the Dallas metro area or Fort Worth area, you can have a good time. So that's all the time I have for right now. I'm going to break down some film later on tonight, so look for that film to come out. I really appreciate you all time. And remember, you're listening to Nothing But the Bass. Salute. We're out. Peace. All right, mount up. Salute. Don't forget to put out where y'all from now. I'd love to see that. Facebook Elite Panel. JDB. What's up, man? Burton. Jamal Anderson. Jay Ritz. Ted Mitchell, man. Always the official Nadas. Always in this day. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the nation. Hit that like button. Share this content.